Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Lakers are a team where players feel the pressure of fans who always want to win championships. Dalton Knetck arrived, played great games, then dropped in production and was traded, but the trade was cancelled and Knetck returned to the Lakers. Dalton Knetck continues to have ups and downs. Because of this, coach J.J. Redick gives the three-point shooter few minutes. Rumors are emerging that coach J.J. Redick doesn't like Dalton Knetck, but Lakers fans like the player. The conflict between J.J. Redick and Dalton Knetck is worrying fans who love the player who is becoming the new fan favorite. Fans roast Lakers J.J. Redick for keeping Dalton Knetck sidelined. Los Angeles Lakers rookie swingman Dalton Knetck is not a great defender. Or, okay, even a particularly good one, yet. That may be in part why first-year Los Angeles head coach J.J. Redick decided to bench Knetck, who's technically already been traded away from the team and brought back from a since-rescinded deal for Charlotte Hornets center Mark Williams. The 23-year-old had been out of Redick's lineups for a while, playing mop-up minutes at the ends of games or serving as a sub for injured rotation pieces. He sat out LA's Thursday 123-116 loss to the Golden State Warriors entirely, before playing 20 critical minutes during the team's 124-108 victory against the lowly New Orleans Pelicans on Friday. The former Tennessee All-American scored 12 points on 5 of 10 shooting from the floor, 2 of 6 from distance, and grabbed a rebound, while notching a +12 during his minutes. Redick has come under significant scrutiny for his treatment of the 6'6" swingman lately. Redick was thoroughly roasted on social media for his decision not to play Knetck for a single second in the Warriors' defeat, with fans pointing to his success against New Orleans as evidence. A Tennessee fan ripped him for coaching malpractice. Another fan observed that Knetck nailed more triples in his 8 minutes of action against New Orleans than 5-time All-NBA first-team superstar guard Luka Doncic had in both the Pelicans and Warriors games. Redick was again called out for the minutes decision. Redick's decisions during that Warriors game, the first of a back-to-back set, seem to forecast where his head has been trending as far as rotational decisions go. Against Golden State, Redick played just 8 Lakers, starters Austin Reeves, Doncic, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, and Jackson Hayes. 3-and-D forward Dorian Finney-Smith played a bench-most 29:23. Guards Gabe Vincent and Jordan Goodwin and forward Jared Vanderbilt were the only 4 other Los Angeles reserves Redick opted to play, as he culled his lineup to just 8. Across his 73 games with Los Angeles this season, Knetck is averaging 9.1 points on .461/.370/.750 shooting splits, 2.8 rebounds and 0.9 assists a night. That 37.0 three-point conversion rate arrives on 4.4 triple tries per bout. As one astute fan noticed, no one on the Lakers roster behind the team's 3 best players, and Knetck managed to score particularly prolifically in the Pelicans clash. LA fan account at Lakers Spin came right out and demanded Redick keep Knetck in his rotation, for good. Knetck also has a fan on the hardwood in new teammate Luka Doncic. "Yeah, it's big time today," Doncic said following the New Orleans matchup. "He didn't play 1 or 2 games. Just to come out is very tough, especially for a rookie. You've gotta stay ready." Dalton Knetck focused on being aggressive and himself when on court. After not getting into the Los Angeles Lakers' loss to the Golden State Warriors, Dalton Knetck was back in the rotation on Friday and provided a spark for his team. With the Lakers falling into an early deficit against the New Orleans Pelicans, Dalton Knetck came in and scored 10 quick points to get his team back on track. He finished with 12 points off the bench on 5 of 10 shooting in what ended up being an easy victory for LA. Having been in and out of the rotation though, Knetck spoke about his focus when he does get on the court. "Mainly just when my name is called, go out there and be me," he said. "Be ready to shoot and my teammates have my back every single time I step out on the court. They want me to be aggressive and that's what I kind of do, so shout out to all my vets." Knetck has the ability to rip off a bunch of quick points for the Lakers due to his shooting ability, and he knows it doesn't take much for him to get hot. When the first one goes in, Knetck said of when he could feel himself warming up. I had the putback and then the three and Braun was looking for me the whole entire time, so Braun, Luka, and AR make it really easy for you to get open shots and get yourself going. Shooting is a valuable trait in today's NBA, especially when playing around ball-dominant stars like the Lakers have in Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves. Because of that, Knetck feels he is the perfect fit on this team and just wants to contribute in any way possible. I think I fit good, the rookie said. I'm a shooter and not only just that, I can go down and create my own shot and attack the rim and also play in the pick and roll with them. I think I just try to help them as much as I can. Dalton Knetck enjoys being fan favorite. There was a huge applause when Dalton Knetck entered the game on Friday, as his ability to get hot at any time has made him a favorite amongst Lakers fans. He spoke about how special that is and his desire to show out for the fans when he steps on the court. It's real cool that I'm a fan favorite, Knetck said. So every time I step out on the court and hear them cheer, I try to go out and put on a show for them. I think that's what all of us try to do, just go put on a show for the Lakers. They have a great fanbase. JJ Redick claims LA Lakers bench star can win multiple playoff games. JJ Redick lauded a young star on the Los Angeles Lakers who can make a big impact for them, despite not playing him in their last game. The Los Angeles Lakers turned things around, winning a massive game against the New Orleans Pelicans. It was by no means a stellar performance from them. In fact, Lakers fans demanded that their team perform better despite the win. The Lakers seemed to get frustrated during their game against the Warriors. In fact, Luka Doncic and LeBron James went at one young Warriors star for their trash talk. Perhaps a young star who didn't get a chance to shine against the Warriors could have made a better impact for them and even gotten them a win. JJ Redick on Lakers trio's chemistry. But what about the superstars on the team? JJ Redick spoke on the chemistry of LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves. He noted that the trio has a lot of room to grow when it comes to playing together. And he expects them to develop that chemistry in good time. There's a lot of room to grow. Particularly, just with understanding what works for us. That's the biggest thing. The trio definitely had a good game, as they combined for 92 of the Lakers won 24 points against the New Orleans Pelicans. The hope is that they can replicate these performances in the playoffs. NBA superstar was leaning towards signing with LA Lakers. Luka Doncic helped Mavericks secure deal. I thought it was perfect. JJ Redick also spoke about Dalton Knetck. The rookie dropped 12 points in a decent shooting night after not playing against the Warriors. Despite the snub in the previous game, he had high praise for Knetck, noting that he could be a key piece in their upcoming playoff run. We feel like he's a guy who can help us win a game in the playoffs. Maybe multiple games. Well, these words are definitely interesting, considering JJ Redick seemingly punished Dalton Knetck for his poor performances against the Orlando Magic. He did not play a single minute in the loss to the Warriors. Perhaps Knetck is out of the doghouse and is going to be featured more frequently on the Los Angeles Lakers. This upcoming playoff run will be his platform to show his skills. LeBron James reveals the state of his health ahead of NBA playoff push. After a win against the New Orleans Pelicans on Friday, LeBron James opened up on his health and conditioning. The 40-year-old star is fresh off a return to the court for the Los Angeles Lakers, but he says last night's game was the strongest he's felt in weeks. That was the best I felt before the injury for sure, James said after the game, Lakers Nation. I just tried to press, get downhill, my rhythm, as far as my jump shot felt pretty good today. I was shooting from the free throw line extremely well, and I'm a bit late, but it's probably the best physically I felt. So hopefully, I can build off of that. LeBron James is still trying to recover from the groin injury that caused him to miss 7 games this season. The injury happened back in March against the Celtics, when he had to leave midway through the fourth quarter. The Lakers were in rough shape without their leading voice, and everyone saw how vulnerable they became on both ends of the floor. The good news is, LeBron has been back with the Lakers for a while now, but his play has been wildly inconsistent. Against the Indiana Pacers last Wednesday, James finished with just 13 points on 33% shooting. In the game against the Pelicans yesterday, he was arguably the best player on the court with 27 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals on 52.9% shooting. While Luka Doncic is the future of the Lakers, LeBron James is the one who holds this team together. With him at the helm, Doncic's transition has been almost seamless and the Lakers are prospering with the 4th best record in the West. If they want any hope of getting to the conference finals, they'll need their entire Big Three to be healthy, including LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves. Fortunately, it seems that the worst of it is already over for the King. At 40 years old, the Lakers have made it a point to be cautious with his health and they only let him back on the court when he was ready. Now that he's had some time to shake off the rust, James will be at his peak for the upcoming playoffs. In 66 games this season, LeBron is averaging 24.6 points, 8.0 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game on 51.2% shooting. He's been a steady hand for the franchise since his arrival and he's going to spend the next few weeks preparing for the battles to come. In the first round, the Lakers would face the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have won 4 straight games and are winners of 7 in their last 10. Things only get harder after that, with the Nuggets, Thunder, and the red-hot Golden State Warriors standing in the way. LeBron and the Lakers are confident in their chances of success this year, but there is no room for error. At this point, any injury or mistake can cost the Lakers their season and they need to be whole going into the first round. Anthony Davis makes succinct statement about facing Lakers, no emotions. Dallas Mavericks star big man Anthony Davis is slated to face off against his former team, the Los Angeles Lakers, on Wednesday for the first time since the storied franchise traded him to the Mavericks for a package highlighted by guard Luka Doncic. Los Angeles and Dallas previously did battle on February 25 in what was Doncic's first game playing against the Mavericks, but Davis was sidelined for the contest with an adductor strain. With the Mavericks and Lakers set to face off again on April 9, Davis was asked what his emotions are like heading into the game. He responded with a cold and succinct statement. "No emotions," Davis said. Davis was sidelined for quite a long time with his adductor strain, as he made his Mavericks debut against the Houston Rockets on February 8 and didn't see the floor again for Dallas until the team's March 24 victory over the Brooklyn Nets. However, Davis has suited up in the majority of Dallas games since making his initial return to the court and is fresh off a solid performance versus the Los Angeles Clippers on April 5. He dropped 27 points while shooting 10 of 13 from the free throw line and also chipped in 9 rebounds. The Mavericks have seen their season go down the tubes after they traded Doncic. Guard Kyrie Irving saw his campaign get cut short after he suffered a torn ACL, and Davis has only played in 7 games with the Mavericks. However, the recent play of Davis has seemingly helped Dallas at least stay in play-in territory in the Western Conference standings. The Mavericks have won 4 of the 6 games Davis has played in since making his return to the court and sit as the number 9 seed in the West. Dallas has just 3 games left on its regular season schedule. After taking on the Lakers on Wednesday, the Mavericks will wrap up their season with bouts against the Toronto Raptors and Memphis Grizzlies. Despite what Davis had to say about the looming matchup against his former team, fans of the Lakers should expect Davis to have extra motivation to have a big game on Wednesday.